had a high risk pregnancy immediately after, childbirth. What were the emotional ups and downs that you probably experienced?
I would say that the first 3 months went like that only, thinking very unsure. The second was this tension of क्या होगा, ठीक होगा कि नहीं.
So how easy was it or difficult was it for you to divide your headspace between, looking after your baby?
I used to involve everything together. In the afternoon, I used to sit, take care of my baby, and उसके साथ बात करते करते I used to create content, talk about my feeling, talk about what I'm going through, and learning new motherhood also with her.
Hi everyone, welcome to Prega Talks by Uva News. Today we are joined by someone truly incredible, Debina Banerjee, an actor, a mom blogger, and a mom of two. Debina's road to motherhood wasn't easy. A road where she had multiple failed IVFs, a quick pregnancy thereafter, and then a hope that never gave up. So let's dive deep into her story, a story of hope, heart, and resilience. Hi Debina, welcome to the podcast. Today we're going to talk about your second pregnancy and the challenges of it, the high risk, the high courage, and how did you sail through. So my first question is that how different your second pregnancy was as compared to the first one, and did you experience some kind of challenges that were unique to this pregnancy?
Absolutely. The first one was observed, right from the first blood test to detect the pregnancy to each day, the markers, they keep growing and all, and you understand. So there are loads of scans. The embryo was also, I knew the grade of embryo. Everything was, it was very observed. But then the second pregnancy was natural. So the first thing that came into my mind was, we do not know the kind of egg that has formed this embryo. So because now I knew the backstory too much. So that was the first, ये कि जब मैं एग रिट्रीव कर रही थी उस टाइम पे जो एग्स निकल रहे थे वो उतने अच्छे नहीं थे, इतने ट्रायल एंड एरर से हमें गुड एम्ब्रियोज बनाने पड़े. बट यहाँ पे नेचुरली हो तो गया, द फर्स्ट हाई इज़ देयर, बट वी डोंट नो द काइंड ऑफ एग दैट हैज़ फॉर्म्ड दिस एम्ब्रियो. वो तो बहुत ही टेंशन था, लेकिन वो टेंशन तो ठीक है, वो उसका कोई आंसर नहीं है. इमीडिएटली यू कांट नाउ डू नथिंग. बट what happened immediately was after the first moment of finding out that yes, I'm pregnant, apart from the ovulation kit, apart from the pregnancy kit, when the doctors confirmed, it was all moment and all. But very strangely, from the very next day I started bleeding, and I just couldn't believe. Bleeding in the sense, it was a spotting, bleeding, weird cheese, it was happening. I ran to the hospital again the very next day. मुझे ऐसा लगा कि पता नहीं क्या हुआ, नज़र लग गई, बोल दिया, इतना जल्दी बोलना नहीं चाहिए था, मतलब डॉक्टर को ही, किसी को नहीं बताया था. But when the doctor checked, the doctor was telling yes, it's there, everything is good, but I was bleeding. I was continuously bleeding, and every day I was going to the hospital. Then they told me to do bed rest. So I was resting on bed, and bed rest is something that I cannot do. It's not me.
Difficult.
It's not me. So, and with another baby, it was practically not possible to bed rest. But everybody in my house was helping me in this. But it was very strange. It continued for a good 1.5 months or so. Like the first trimester went with only that bleeding. I was always very unsure throughout कि होगा नहीं होगा. हॉस्पिटल जाती थी ऐसे कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ वापस आती थी. फिर जब मैं I used to go use the washroom, I used to feel what is happening, I don't know. मतलब there was no answer why it was happening. There was no answer in Google also. And one day, I don't know, it's again a very things about God, things about brain connection.
Miraculous.
A miracle. I was just looking into the mirror. I suddenly thought that, our brain, our body has got so much power. Now I knew about the miracle. actually. I knew about the power. So I looked at myself, I touched my stomach, which wasn't like very big at that time, but I just looked at myself, I touched myself, and I spoke to the fetus inside of me, and I said, you have come because you wanted to come, right? So then why you giving me so much of stress? I am very stressed, I can't take it anymore. So please relieve me of the stress, don't give me the stress anymore. You are loved, you are welcome, I want you here. And when you have shown that you want to come, then you come. Just don't give me any more stress, please. I don't know how I spoke to the fetus inside of me, and the very next day when I used the washroom, I saw I wasn't spotting anymore. I knew about this. The body has the power to listen. You just need to mindfully talk to your body. And I'm just not telling you in a podcast. If you are listening, today you are sitting in front of me. So I'm just telling you, our body has the capacity to listen to our mind and work like that.
Absolutely.
So identify that power and never let it go.
That power really came to your rescue?
It came to my rescue. Actually, I identified it slowly, actually during my second pregnancy. Miraculously, my spotting vanished, and the next day also I noticed, I was like, it actually vanished from the very next day. She listened to me, and obviously that running every day to the hospital, kya ho gaya, soch ke, that thing stopped, and I slowly made it to the second trimester, and then there was those events of many blood tests that you do to understand whether there is any genetic condition, because this egg was natural, so it wasn't tested and things like that. So uske kuch genetic test के रिपोर्ट करीबन 10-12 दिन के बाद आए. तो वो 10-12 दिन होता ना, हार्ट ऐसे करके बंद करके बैठे थे. जब वो रिपोर्ट आया, मी एंड गुरु वी ओपनड इट स्लोली, एंड जब हमने देखा सारा ठीक है, ओके फाइन, दोनों से ये करके, क्योंकि इट वाज crazy. Those days was crazy.
You had a high risk pregnancy immediately after childbirth. What were the emotional ups and downs that you probably experienced? I mean, one, of course, you told me that you were not sure as to the pregnancy is going to stay, not stay. But then throughout, what were the emotional ups and downs that you experienced?
I would say that the first 3 months went like that only, thinking very unsure, very unsure as to what is happening with me. It's there, it's not there. Then one day I spoke, and, I think I lifted myself out of it. The second was this tension of kya hoga, theek hoga ki nahi. There are loads of scans on different phases, like
in 6 weeks and then 8 weeks.
Neonatal scans to understand the nose bridge, which shows sab theek hai ki nahi. Then there is a spinal cord,
cleft palate,
spinal cord का, फिर किसका, फिर हार्ट का, इसका उसका. जब एक जो भी स्कैन्स होता था, तो वो स्कैन में मतलब बाहर बैठ के एकदम से बहुत स्पीड में मेरा हार्ट पैल्पिटेशन होता था, कि पता नहीं क्यों एकदम से बहुत ज़बरदस्त डर लगता था. और फिर जब सारा स्कैन हो जाता था, पूछ के सब ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन पूछ के, बस हाँ सब ठीक है, हाँ सब ठीक है. ऐसे ही मतलब पूरी वो प्रेगनेंसी मेरी निकली. सो इट वाज एवरी डे, इट वाज क्या होगा, ओह थैंक गॉड, अभी नेक्स्ट वाले स्कैन में पता चलेगा. और तब तक ऐसे क्या होगा नेक्स्ट वाले. तो बट मेन वाज दैट ब्लड टेस्ट, विच आई मीन जो कि IVF प्रेगनेंसी में एक्चुअली आपको पहले ही पता चल जाता है द ग्रेड ऑफ द एम्ब्रियो. लेकिन इसमें जब कुछ भी नहीं पता होता है, सो दैट ब्लड टेस्ट का रिपोर्ट वाज द मोर अल्टीमेट इम्पॉर्टेंट stuff for both of us. So we मतलब मैं क्या ही बोलूँ, मैं रोज़ उसको लेके एक बार कुछ पूछती थी गुरु को, तुम रिलैक्स करो तो सब ठीक हो जाएगा. ही यूज्ड टू एक्चुअली ऑल्सो पेप मी अप, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. जब वो आया और हम दोनों की उस दिन का हैप्पी डांस मतलब किसी और के सामने ही हमने कर दिया था, द पर्सन डिड नॉट नो अबाउट इट. वी वर लाइक क्या हुआ, मैंने कहा नहीं वो एक बहुत ही अच्छा मतलब कुछ अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट है ऐसा कुछ मतलब वी डिड नॉट वांट टू से आल्सो कि क्या किस चीज़ का ये रिपोर्ट है या व्हाट डिड वी ओपन बट it's all you know I somehow feel that it was एक अंधे कुआं में जाते जाते every time you're just following the instinct and it was just happy but unsure होते होते happy.
So how easy was it or difficult was it for you to divide your headspace between, you know, looking after your baby who was just like, you know, very young at that point in time, and then dealing with the pregnancy which was not planned but still very welcome. So how did you manage that part?
I think I managed. I not only managed my other baby, I managed my pregnancy, I also managed my work because I think at that time I created so many content, so many and happily मतलब मुझे I used to involve everything together. You know, in the afternoon I used to sit take care of my baby and you know उसके साथ बात करते करते I used to create content, talk about my feeling, talk about what I'm going through. At that time I guess I connected with a lot of people because मुझे ऐसा लगा था पूरे उस दौरान ही actually मुझे एक feeling आई कि you know there should be somebody who should talk about it क्योंकि गूगल में अवेलेबल नहीं है बहुत सारी चीज़ें you know bleeding during pregnancy and yet having you know going through it, it's not that कि ख़त्म हो गया. गूगल करते ही गूगल एक ही जवाब देता है सब कुछ का end is something dangerous, you know something that you don't want to read. So गूगल तो बंद कर दिया and then I thought that I could be that you know Google for people who would face similar condition जिसका एक्चुअली आपका बहुत नेगेटिव कोई अगर बोल देना आपका बॉडी वहाँ पे गिव अप कर देता है लेकिन इफ़ यू हैव अ पॉजिटिव स्पेस यू नो स्पेस वेयर गुड समथिंग हैज़ हैपन टू समबडी आप भी अपना हिम्मत पकड़ के रखोगे फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम. सो आई थॉट आई शुड टॉक अबाउट दिस टू पीपल जिसका जवाब मुझे कहीं से नहीं मिला वो आई शुड टॉक ताकि people who are going through similar conditions can hold on to it instead of getting hopeless है हो गया ख़त्म अब कुछ नहीं होगा वाली जो चीज़ें हैं. So I connected with the audience, I connected with my baby, holding my baby in hand. I used to create content. मेरी baby इधर बाजू में लेटी रहती थी. I used to sit, I used to talk and you know learning new motherhood also with her, everything and बच्चे को तैयार करना ऑलरेडी मैं शुरू कर चुकी थी कि उसको मैं सजाऊँ मैचिंग आउटफिट. माई फर्स्ट बर्थडे आई सेलिब्रेटेड विथ हर विथ मैचिंग आउटफिट्स एंड ऑल एंड वी आई टू ट्रैवल ऑल्सो एंड मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि यू नो ट्रैवलिंग कनेक्ट्स मी खुद को कलेक्ट करता है एकदम. इट टेक्स यू ऑफ योर डेली रूटीन. आई स्टार्टेड ट्रैवलिंग विथ माई बेबी and it was fun. I think if you accept things, no, if you do it mindfully, if you do things mindfully, things get a lot more easier. ऐसे रोज़ का यू नो मैं ब्रश करके ब्रश करके निकल के चली गई पता ही नहीं चला कि आज मैंने कैसे किया. यू हैव टू डू थिंग्स माइंडफुली, यू विल बी एबल टू मैनेज एवरीथिंग.
So that's your time management tip, that you
just do
be
things very mindfully
around everything that you
yes.
do. So you had a previous experience with IVF and assisted reproduction. How did that knowledge help you navigate your second pregnancy this time around?
मैंने बोला ना कभी कभी अति नॉलेज भी अच्छा नहीं होता है. सो व्हेन यू डू नॉट हैव अ लॉट ऑफ नॉलेज थोड़ा सा आप इग्नोरेंटली आगे चले जाते हो एकदम बिंदास. वहाँ थोड़ा सा मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि आई न्यू इट ऑल. हाँ आई न्यू अबाउट ऑल सिम्टम्स ऐसी वाली फीलिंग थी. सो जब भी कुछ नॉर्मल नहीं होता था मतलब पहले जैसा नहीं होता था मुझे वो दिल में दर्द शुरू हो जाता था कि कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है. सो that's what I said, no, the assisted pregnancy में you know the grade of embryo also, like there's A plus plus, B plus plus, so you know कि कितना अच्छा embryo है. So day 5 embryo and all, you know about how things are. यहाँ it is like it's all happening, it's in God. So one side of me was trusting in God that you have done it, you will do the best. And the other signs, because I have other side, was too much science which I was given so much of knowledge about, you know, this is how it is, this is how it is. उस टाइम पे तो पता था, इस टाइम पे तो कुछ नहीं पता है. अरे उस टाइम पे तो मुझे इतने बार एग एक्सट्रैक्शन हुआ, तभी भी एग्स नहीं मिल रहे थे. ये जो एग आया और ये जो एम्ब्रियो हो, कैसा हुआ होगा, क्या होगा. अति नॉलेज में जो हो जाता है ना इंसान बहुत ज़्यादा कंफ्यूज. तो कभी कभी मैं ये बोलूँगी ज़्यादा नॉलेज नहीं हो तो भी अच्छा ही है, क्योंकि डॉक्टर्स विल डू थिंग्स एनीवेज. आप अगर नहीं भी बोलोगे तो भी I mean, you know, things are there now who will do all those tests and all. तो फालतू के जो थोड़े एक्स्ट्रा थॉट्स थे जो मुझे मतलब प्रीएम्प्ट कर रही थी मैं सब कुछ, वो शायद कम होता if I had not known about it before. But this was also beautiful.
And what helped you stay calm, you know, keep yourself centered when you have so many multiple visits to doctors, hospitals? What was your method? What was your way of, like, you know, holding yourself together and keeping your calm and staying positive? What did you do those days?
During those days, actually, I started meditating before, while I was going through my IVF journey, because that was the time I realized that, you know, सब कुछ तो ठीक है. जैसे I came to know about my endometriosis and all, I knew that a lot of things is happening around, but one thing that can heal yourself is and center yourself is meditation and you know, chanting and things like that. So I used to do all those chanting and all, but फिर ज़्यादा chanting करते करते फिर मैंने एक दिन बोला ना, मैंने I spoke to God. I said that you are not there, you are not there. I mean, it's all an illusion. I don't know why do we pray to you and all those stuff. So when things again happened, I felt a different connection to the Almighty. I felt that He's there and He's smiling, He's smirking at us, and He's just testing us, and He tests us and says ki, now you do what you want to do, now you do. So when I felt His time, when I felt His presence this time in a different way, that was the only thing that keeps me going even till today. Every minute I told you, the moment things were going haywire, I connect with myself and things you know, fell in place. The second one was when my bleeding stopped. I centered, I connected with myself, I spoke, and it's a miracle. It's so weird. Matlab, I used to run to the hospital. I used to say, please admit me. The moment I used to hear the heartbeat, I used to say, मुझे admit कर लो, क्योंकि घर पे जाके movement हो ही जाता है. आप ऐसे करके ऐसे लेटे नहीं रह सकते हो. डॉक्टर ने बोला नहीं, इतना आपको कुछ हुआ ही नहीं, मैं क्यों आपको एडमिट नहीं करते, फिर भी यू वांट टू, नहीं ठीक है छोड़ दो. आई यूज्ड टू थिंक ऑफ माय बेबी एंड आई यूज्ड टू अगेन कम बैक होम. आई वाज इन अ मेस्ड अप स्पेस. सो दैट्स व्हेन आई कनेक्टेड. You know, I connected to myself. I spoke to the fetus inside. I spoke with so much integrity. I knew as if somebody is listening, and things fell in place. So even, I mean, there was another phase after my baby was born, like the second one. बहुत थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ चल रहा था. She was not keeping well and things like that. घर पे तो थे लेकिन but थोड़ा she wasn't feeling too well. So ऐसे रात भर मैं उसको गोदी में लेके बैठी रहती थी. There was again one day I just looked at her and I knew I you know, like it was an affirmation that this too shall pass. I know its life is like a frequency. When you are high, you know that will also pass, this will also pass. So it's just a matter of few days. I'm just holding on because this is going to pass soon. और पता नहीं एक दिन वो पास हो गया. सी it's passed and I knew the day it passed. One of the days I thought to myself, अरे ख़त्म हो गए वो सारे दिन.
Those days are over.
So yeah, it was it's like that. And you know, positive thoughts and positive, just think, जब भी मन negative जाए ना, खुद को झटक के निकलो और बोलो कि नहीं सब ठीक है, सब ठीक है, हम उसमें से प्रॉब्लम ढूंढते हैं. And there was also this lady I met during one of some random sessions नॉट दैट आई वाज टेकिंग एनी सेशन और समथिंग, ऐसे रैंडम कुछ सेशन से मैंने उनको बोला कि माई डॉटर इज़ नॉट कीपिंग वेल. शी सेड नो, आई सी शी इज़ कीपिंग वेल. It's your thought, it's your mind who is keeping her unwell. And you know, a mother's thought can actually navigate the health also of the baby. But I see she is fine. I was like, yeah, you see she is fine. But ये जो भी हो रहा है, मतलब कुछ बहुत ऐसे कुछ इंसिडेंट्स हुए थे, वो तो रियल थे. बोला हाँ, बट आपका थॉट ही उसको अनवेल कर रहा है. आप सोचो वो ठीक है, वो आज से ठीक होगी. I entered home that day thinking she's fine. I felt the aura of my house has changed and she's fine. Or after that day, she never, touch wood, she never fell ill.
Wow. So did you have a possibility second time around to deliver prematurely? And if you had, was it medically declared that you're going to have a premature birth? And how did you cope with that?
I cope with it all fine because I trusted my doctor. Not that I had any choice, but I trusted my doctor. And my doctor said everything is fine. I just spoke to him थोड़ी देर पहले, and I told him also, doctor you are funny, क्योंकि वो बहुत positively मुझे affirmation देते हैं, and I feel कि हमारे पास ऐसे डॉक्टर्स होने चाहिए जो मतलब ऐसे नहीं बोले कि है ना कुछ भी हो सकता है वाली चीज़ें. ऐसे डॉक्टर्स भी है मतलब जो नेगेटिव पॉसिबिलिटी भी बोल देते हैं, जो कि मे भी ठीक है, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से आप अगर पॉजिटिव बोलो ना, बॉडी अक्सर उस चीज़ को पॉजिटिवली नेविगेट करके लेके चला जाता है. सो माय डॉक्टर सेड एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन, डोंट वरी, आई एम देयर. एंड कुछ लंग मेच्योरिटी का इंजेक्शंस भी दिए थे, एंड बहुत जो चीज़ें करनी थी वो सब करे जा रहे थे. एंड वी न्यू दैट वी आर गोना गिव हर बर्थ अर्ली, और everything was ready. And it happened very, very smoothly because everything was in my knowledge, and my doctor gave me a lot of positivity. Actually, I recorded my birth also.